Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, you guys, this greenhouse has been open all day today. Emily came by early so that we could get our list together for the volunteer day. So what we'll be doing, we'll be they'll be pulling weeds, they'll be unloading the soil from my car. I'm getting my tire fixed on tomorrow, and so I'll be going to Home Depot. They have the Miracle Grow soil on sale, $2 a bag. So it's like 60% off. So I'm getting ready to load up on it, as many bags as I can get in that car and trunk, even the front seat. I want to at least try to get 20 or 30 bags on tomorrow. And so it'll stay in the car, and then the volunteers will unload it on Tuesday when they come. Emily will be doing the pizza, and the pizza oven is propane, so I've got to get the tables cleaned this weekend for that. What else? Dang, I see another one of my tables that caved in. I'm looking at it now. I just noticed that, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. I'm gonna have to get another tub under there. I'll load some crates under there to hold it up. It just did that. So all three of my tables now are being held up by the crates. And that's the one with the brassicas in it. It just did that today. Okay, anyway, one of my cherry trees died. Let me show it to you. One is blooming, the dwarf one, and then the other one isn't. And so it has succumbed. So I'm gonna be buying another. Hopefully I'll find another dwarf cherry tree. So I won't get any cherries this year. That's for sure, because it needs a partner to pollinate. So it's not happening this year. So anyway, so I'll get rid of that one and then put another dwarf cherry tree in its place. Okay, let's see. So I did a little cleaning in the greenhouse. I got my crates and stuff organized to make room for the new ones. I have to blow in here still. I swept a little bit, swept some of the mess out there. That's the junk that I threw out of there. So I'll be loading that up and putting that in the gondola. I straighten up underneath my fertilizers and stuff. I straighten up my table because the plants will be evicted. I'm gonna start hardening them off probably tomorrow. And I can bring them in here. They're gonna be putting up the shade cloth on Tuesday. What else are they doing? They're doing a lot. Okay, just know that they're doing a lot. I can't remember everything that's on the list. Oh, and the groundhog hole. You know, they're gonna collapse it. She said they'll collapse it and then fill it in. They're gonna throw the rest of those bricks down in it so that a groundhog can't get through. We're gonna pour a bottle of ammonia. Hope I don't have an explosion, okay? As a result of that. And so this year, everybody's agreeing, including Emily. Groundhogs, they gotta go to the upper room. Sorry, it's no other way to eliminate the problem, because our animal control no longer comes to trap animals. And if you call an animal trapper, you're gonna spend $700 right off the top. My neighbor with the raccoons last year, $700 just for them to set foot into that attic to get them things out of there. And then he had to go to the hotel. So I hope his homeowner's insurance paid for that, because they were gone for like 3 days until all those things were trapped. And when he told me just for them to come, how much it cost, and no telling how much it cost after they got them trapped. But anyway, that's too much. And I know I ain't got it like that. So to the upper room they will go, okay? The squirrels, on the other hand, I will feed them. I found my squirrel feeders, and so I'm gonna go buy some squirrel food on tomorrow, get those filled up, and just feed them. And that may keep them out of my garden, because they definitely prefer the nuts and seeds over, you know, veggies and stuff. They're just hungry, so they eat whatever they can out and about. So I'm gonna just pay the money to feed the squirrels. You know, I have some nice size feeders. Hopefully I won't be loaded with squirrels or whatever, but it'll be there. So if they see the food, they'll go to that instead of my garden for the things that are out there, you know, outside. So we'll see how that all plays out. So that's about it, you guys. I did a film earlier today But I'm gonna just upload this one, the shorter one, because the one I did earlier, it was just me talking about how hot it is. We got up to 85 today. The greenhouse was over 120. The temperature stopped at 120, but it was so hot in here, and it's just now starting to cool down. So I cannot bring my plants out. I can bring them out to harden them, you know, open up the greenhouse. But then if I do that, I'm risking an animal coming in and eating up my plants. So I'm gonna just wait till next week on Tuesday. Then when they come and put the shade cloth up, I can just bring them out. I'll harden off those that I feel need hardening off, but you know, my stronger plants, they'll be okay. Such as the green beans, the okra, stuff that can tolerate heat and whatnot, and they're stronger to begin with. Now the cucumber and tomatoes, definitely I want to harden those off. So, you know, I'll harden those off before I plant them out, and we'll see how everything goes. I harvested my first harvest today. I harvested 5 asparagus, and I have about 10 more on the way. They're real short, but the ones that I harvested had grown long in 1 week's time. And I was like, an animal will get these for sure. So I just snipped them. In fact, when Emily saw them, she was like, you need to harvest these today or else you know what's going to happen. I was like, you got that right. Snip, snip, snip. So that's in the kitchen, and I will get that asparagus cooked. Them 5 pieces. Oh, yeah. So I've gotten my first harvest of 2025 already on deck. Yep, so everything's looking pretty good in here. I'll come out here and piddle some more. And I'll probably bring, they were going to bring the crates into the greenhouse too. I'll bring them on in, because that soil that I get, I'm going to amend it like I did last year. I'll put it in the wagon and then amend it at one time. I'll top off the crates that need more soil, and then the crates that I've emptied out, I will get those filled back up. And then that one garden deck table is the one I filled up. The other one still needs to be filled. So I'll use a couple of bags of soil to fill that garden deck table. I think that's where I'm gonna put my green beans this year, and then they can run up the pole, because I planted runner beans and pole beans. They can run right along the pole, and then I have that heart trellis right there in the middle. So that will be the perfect spot. One of those deck gardens will be the perfect spot for the tomatoes. My strawberries died. That one that came back died, but the other one that comes back every year is still going strong. So I have 1 strawberry. So I'll probably order another strawberry from Starks this year to get that reestablished. But in the meantime, I can plant something else in that big strawberry tub, since the strawberries died off. Unless something comes up in the next week, which I don't think is going to happen. I did clean it out, so maybe, you know, they were smothered. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think they died on me, so I'll put something in that. Let's see. And that's about it. That's it for today. The backyard's looking mighty bad, but I don't have to do anything back there. She said, leave it alone. The Grow Club volunteers will get that straight. They're going to be bringing tools. Like I said, they're going to collapse that groundhog hole and then backfill it with the same soil after they throw bricks in and pour the ammonia down there. So we're hoping that takes care of the current problem. Okay, you guys, so I feel good now knowing that things are about to get started. I got my notice from OSHA on today, and OSHA approved me, and what their lawn service will consist of them cutting the front and back and the curve area. They will be weed whipping, they said, so they'll be coming along every structure with the weed whacker to cut down the weeds. They will also clean out the cracks in the sidewalks. Light yard cleanup. So I guess if it storms and there's sticks and stuff there or whatever, they'll clean that up. So I think that's a good service. So I'm looking forward to that. Only thing is, you will get missed if you have any blockage. So the water holes must be put up, no animals running loose in the yard, and you have to have your driveway clear so that they can get the riding lawnmower through. Hopefully they'll have the handhelds, then they can go right past my car. If they have the rider, then I'm gonna have to park on the street the night before they come, which I don't like doing. But I'll do it for the greater good, okay? Oh, my honeyberry plants have bloomed. In fact, let's walk out there real quick. It's after 8 o'clock. It's about 8:30. And as you can see, we're not getting dark now till about 9. Look, I got robins everywhere. So my flowers are coming back. My raspberries started to grow. It actually looks kind of good back here considering it needs to be mowed. Here's Locke. See all the blooms? And Mrs. Key, she's coming along over there and she's trying to get a bloom, please. If she just get one, that will help for Mr. Locke to produce me some honeyberries this year. That's what I'm hoping. And if I see a female honeyberry plant when I go to Home Depot on tomorrow or Lowe's, that's where I got these. I will definitely buy one. And then my blueberries coming back and the raspberry. Okay, I harvested asparagus and I see some has gotten even taller since I harvested over there. So everything's looking good. I started my compost back on yesterday. Poured fish guts in there, so I know I'm not opening that for a while. I got my wood out of the greenhouse and I stacked it up over there. It'll be put back up to shore it up for the winter. See how my table under there, I see where it's come. So I'm gonna stack a few of those crates under there to hold that up so that my cold crops don't fall through. Let's look at that, because that just happened this afternoon. Yep, so yeah, I've got to fix that real quick. My cold crops are looking pretty good. So it's coming along, y'all. It's coming along. Oh, they're going to be cleaning out my bed and then backfilling they're going to be cleaning the weeds. They're going to clean out that bed and backfill it with soil so that I can plant. I'm going to put my cucumbers and I don't know if I'm going to put the squash in there. I'll probably end up putting the squash on one of the tables or whatever so I can cover it with the tool really, really well. Let's see, what else? And so that's about it. So, yep, so this is what it's looking like right now. And one more look at the greenhouse and then we're gonna end this. So it's looking a little better in here. It's starting to look like a greenhouse again. I got my throw out and my trashy shawl there. Got to get the garbage. So it's gonna be a lot of work. So I'm assuming they're gonna be here more than 2 hours, unless, depending on how many people come, they could probably get it done in 2 hours. Having the list, she'll divide people in teams. She said it's gonna be quite a few, so I'm quite sure to go fast. I'm just slow, you know, because of my health and stuff. These youngins, believe me, they can move. So it's gonna be nice getting that work done on Tuesday. And of course, I will be filming. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here, y'all, because the sun is going down. So it'll be dark by 9 o'clock. It's about 8:30 now. So I'm gonna get off of here, close up the greenhouse, get in the house. Oh, and my saffron died too, y'all. So I've had some losses this year, a couple of losses. So I don't know if I'm gonna replace that saffron, but I'm definitely gonna fill that with the French tarragon this year. Oh, and I will be ordering the Piper nigrum on tonight. I plan either tonight or first thing tomorrow. I will be ordering Piper nigrum, which is black pepper. So, yep, yay. So anyway, so I'm looking forward to that mail call. And I did get a mail call, you guys. I decided to buy a barter seed because M.I. Gardner did a video about the 20 seeds that you must have during a recession or whatever, or a depression. And he named quite a few that I hadn't even thought about. Potato was number one, you know that. But the one he mentioned, he said that can replace coffee is chicory. So I ordered some chicory seeds. I said they can be barter seeds. He said that if you grind them up, they taste just like coffee once you get them grown. And I believe they're perennial, he said. So I bought some chicory seeds. So I'm not even going to open them. They'll just be there because they'll be for bartering. And he said, like, if you can't drink caffeine and stuff. And I was like, I might have to make me some chicory coffee because, you know, I can't do the caffeinated nor the decaffeinated. Both of them do me in. So, we'll see what this chicory does. I might go on and throw a few seeds in the ground either this year or next year. I'll see. I might put some in my thing. Okay, you guys. So let me get off because I am rambling. So I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. And happy gardening, because 'tis the season, y'all. Our weather finally broke. We went straight from straight from winter to summer. We did not get the spring that we normally get every year. It just went from cold to hot. We had all that topsy-turvy weather, and now it is blazing with no end in sight. 85 degrees, that's summer heat for us. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, but that's going to make for a good gardening season. So I will talk to you tomorrow, because I will probably film while I'm at Lowe's and Home Depot. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.